Alright, there's the first bar going in.
Couple of days, you'll be ready.
Yeah, tell me come pick it up in a couple of days, right?
Pick it up in a couple of days.
Turn it up a little. Looks good.
Good, because then here, we'll do the other side, then we'll put the one across the front. What do you want to try? Put Josh.
Yeah.
You know what? Let's go put the other one in case we gotta move this one. Josh, get a clamp for
Yep, okay. Alright, welding in the dash bar. Got the one over top in. It is coming out good. After we get this one welded up, then we're going to drop the whole thing down. It's going to all come down so we can get around all the tops and everything. Then you can get around, all around here behind and everything. Make it a lot easier. Want me to work it?
Basically just to stable myself.
Hey, you want to put it all the way across?
I want to stay where I want it. There it is.
Get under here now. That side's a little tougher. It ain't got this big old hole. That heater's gone off more in the last 3 days it's been cold than this whole winter, I think.
Yeah.
I can't believe it was snowing yesterday.
I know, right? Yeah, because was it yesterday or?
Yeah.
No, it was Sunday.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sunday.
Yeah.
I was out, I was working on doing something in the dump truck, forget what I was doing.
Right.
And I seen this shit coming down. I thought it was stuff falling out of the trees. You know what I mean? Then when I got out from underneath the hood, I was like, God damn, it was snowing.
Yep. Almost the same time. Last year it snowed on April.
Uh-huh.
And this year only needed like 3 more days. It would have been right there. Alright, so I wish they all did that. Look at this. Whole thing drops down. So now we can get all around the tops. Now, I mean, he wants to put a small gusset in here anyway for the top, but...
Well, now we still shop around.
Oh, well, I don't got the clamps on it anymore. Yeah. Does it?
Yeah.
That's freaking weird. Well, it's not hooked to nothing, and it's not touching anything.
Well, touching the floor, ain't it?
Yeah, barely in a couple in the spots.
Yeah.
That's alright, as long as I mean, we could put it right to the cage if we had to. Yeah, because you can get all the way around the tops. I mean, you don't even technically have to put gussets or anything.
Right.
I think when he wants to do the 750 cage though, we have to. So, might as well put it. I'll have him put them in. You might as well weld them up right where they are down here. You can get to them, and that's it. And they'll be on the inside. You won't even see them. They won't be like when they're down here in front of the windshield. They'll be up inside. Sweet. And then we'll put it all back in place. I'll put the cross member back up in there, and we can weld all that up. Alright, so this side is all welded up. Okay. Working on the other side. We'll get it all back in place. I'm going to drill a couple of vent holes now in the other ones before I forget. That way all this vents out. So as you're welding, all the heat and the gases can escape.
So these are the gussets that go in. They go in like this on the corners. Even though we welded them all the way around, this way there's no question later. You're not gonna be able to get to see it. Plus, once we do an upgrade from that, you're gonna need them anyway. So we might as well just do them now, because you'll never get them in there later. All right.
Alright, so we got our gussets in. For 750, you're gonna need them. So we got this drop down, we can get everything. So we're putting those in. You won't even see those in the front. They'll be nice and tucked up away. Finishing that one up. Get around all the top.
Yeah.
Daryl said we should paint the top. I like that idea. Yeah, or else I'm trying to paint like up between the bars.
Right.
Sucks. So, and I could get the one behind the dash because that one always is a pain in the butt to get to. Because I think those are, yeah, nothing else gets welded to those spots, so I can paint everything up there. Oh, you got it? It just moved a little bit.
All right. So we got the top all welded. Got the gussets all in. Put the rear gussets in. Okay. Got all the dash bar welded in place. Josh is cleaning it up. We're going to paint the top of it.
I'm gonna paint this.
Yeah, we're going to paint it all before we even lock it up into place. So basically for today, we're kind of done. After this, he's going to paint it, let it sit. And then tomorrow morning, we'll start all over again. Tomorrow, we'll put it up into place, put all the bars in there. Daryl will be back here tomorrow morning, 9 o'clock. Hit it again. All right. So that's where we're at right now. All right. So like we do them all, getting self-etch primer first. So he's doing all the self-etch and then black. Semi-gloss black. So it'll look like the floor, like that black. All right. So he's going to get all that covered up. Get it all done. Oh, yeah. Look at that.
We're gonna need more paint.
Yeah, I'll get more.
Hey, you getting it?
I'm not touching it. It's good. Looks good.
Don't touch it.
Got it all painted up.
Still wet.
So all the tops painted. This way we don't have to worry about nothing getting on it later or
That's it.
missing a spot. Because then when it's up in place, it's hard to get it all.
So I'm getting all around
Half the time
here.
it don't even get, the tops don't even get nothing. Not that they're going to rust or nothing, but they don't get nothing.
Yeah.
This is going to be good. It's all etch primered. Everything's etch primed. And everything's painted. And then we use this stuff. We finally found, I had to go to six different places before I found this stuff. And I took the last 2 cans they had. And then this stuff, same thing. You get this pretty much. We get this at Lowe's. I usually get it at Lowe's.
Yeah.
But they didn't have any. They had the paint.
Black. I mean, you can get whatever color you want,
Yeah,
but black,
but,
you don't have to worry about it.
Semi-gloss. It looks nice. It looks just like that.
And you can paint upside down. You can.
Yeah, and then it's easy to
You
get
don't
to
have.
everything.
You can't miss nothing.
All right. So looking good. Today's done. This way, this will set overnight. Tomorrow, first thing in the morning, we'll set it back up in place. Daryl will be back over here. We'll finish welding up more stuff.
Yeah.
Get this thing rolling.
That's good.
All right, so just going back in the house, making the video late, but I just had somebody comment about these books that we're looking at. All right, so they're basically, it's a SFI book. Okay, they make, you got to get different ones depending on what you're building. This one's for a 25.5 cert. This one's for a 25.3 cert. So you call up NHRA and basically they'll, you know, you could purchase these. I'm sure if you look online somewhere you could find this information out also, but I mean, it's easier to just buy the thing and it comes with everything. It gives you all the specs on everything that you need to do, all the explanations on everything, okay? Okay, everything is labeled. So when you're looking at all this stuff, I'll give you an example. You're looking at this, every bar is numbered. Okay, every bar that goes in here is numbered. Now, they don't care what you do in the front, and they don't care basically what you do in the back. Okay? What's around the cage, what's around the driver is what they're concerned about. But as you can see, let's say, you know, you're looking at whatever number you're looking at, you go back, look in, you know, whatever, section 2, you know, paragraph 1, A, and it'll give you all the specs of that. The other thing it has is all these tubing, all the sizes, so they're all color coded, okay? And then when you go here, everything is numbered again, right? So every tube is numbered. And when you go in here, every tube is numbered. Number 1, 2A, 2B, all the way down. And it tells you, okay, what size it is, where the specifications are, the explanation of it in the book, and the size that you, all the different sizes that you could use. Okay, chrome moly, mild steel. So depending on what you're building, you know, like all these are all the different specs. Okay, all the different sizes of tubings that are involved. So depending on what you're building, that's what you're going to need. But I'll give you an example of, and then the other thing is it'll show you also, this is with the driver's helmet in front of the main hoop, okay, with a funny car cage. This is with the center of the driver's helmet, center or forward of the main hoop. So that means you're kind of sitting under it, a little bit under it or ahead of it. This is if the driver's helmet is under or behind the main hoop. Okay, so basically the helmet's back here. So everything's a little different. So you got to go by spec. But I'll give you just a quick. We're building the Nova like this one here, right? Conventional in front. But then if you go to this 25.3, okay, you're gonna have a little bit more involved, okay? You got a lot more bars going on. You got a lot more stuff happening. The bars are heavier, okay? Different bars, different things got to be done to the car. Different gussets have to be put in places. Like there's different gussets here, okay, where on the other one, you don't really need gussets, okay? That's why we ended up going, we're just looking ahead. So we're gusseting everything. All these gussets are in here. Josh finished painting all this stuff. So all this stuff is going to get the gussets so that everything from here forward will be done except for the funny car cage. So, and then it'll be, you know, 750 or better. So then it'll be a 25.3, 25.5, whatever you end up wanting it to be. Again, the more stuff you put on, the heavier the car is going to get. So you got to just be careful how much stuff you want to put on here too. So same thing with this. See, this is 1.25 inches, depending on what you're going to do. Like on this one, these are 1.25 inches. On the other, in the other book, they're 1 inch. Okay, so depending on what you want to do, but that's the book. Like I said, you can check it out. This is for $650 to $749. This is from $750 to $849. You going any slower than that, you don't really need nothing. But $850 is your first one that you need to do. All right. Hopefully that helps you, and we'll talk to you later.